What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we had the final review video on my second NASCAR for the NASCAR group build hosted by Jeff and Fred Henry. This is a 1999 Ford Taurus NASCAR. The reason why I say 1999 because this livery was from 1999. I believe they raced this body style since 1997ish, I think, through 1999. So that's pretty cool. And we got an aftermarket decal sheet. This is a Cartoon Network, the Jetsons. It's actually pretty cool. I never really watched the Jetsons. I heard of them, but I should probably go on YouTube and start watching it because my parents watched it and they said it's actually a pretty good show. So very cool. I forgot the name of the characters. I know the name of the characters, but I just don't know which one's which. But we'll skip that because I don't know them too well. But yes, we got the Jetsons, the decal sheet, or livery going on here, and this is pretty cool. So the decals were actually from Power Slide. It's an aftermarket decal sheet. Power Slide makes them, and just amazing decals. They're just super awesome to breathe. They're a breeze to work with. The Power Slides, they're one of the best decals for NASCAR kids out there, and they're just one of the best. So pretty cool. So I want to do the Cartoon Network, and we got it, and very cool. The decals, like I said, are perfect. Do I recommend this decal sheet for any beginner or a guy trying to get into NASCAR? Absolutely. I think this one's actually not that complicated. Only real complicated part is the hood where the dog is, where you have to cut out his ear and his, I think that's the phone, where it has to overlap onto the body. But other than that, I think that's the only complicated decal sheet. And back here, this one back here is probably a little fiddly because you do have to cut around the TV camera. But other than that, the decals, they're not too complicated. So absolutely, I believe anybody can do this decal sheet with no problem and no ease. So very cool. The body color, since this is a yellow version, the body color is Splash Paints Racing Yellow. So that's the color, and it's not too bright because you do have the like a orangey yellow on here and on the back where the Radio Shack decals are. So those have to kind of stand out, but the racing yellow from Splash Paints works good. I'm pretty sure if you don't want to use Splash Paints, I'm sure just plain yellow from Tamiya will work amazing. But any kind of racing type yellow, poppy yellow, will work good. Just don't make sure it's not like an orangey color like this, because the hair and the those decals kind of have to stand out still. But that's it for the body color. The windows and stuff, we got the black on there. The black took a little bit because there's no decals obviously, which I don't really want to use decals on the windshield. But you gotta mask them off yourself because there's no templates for the templates for the decal or for the stickers, so you have to make them yourself. Not too complicated because without they do the haziness around there, so you can easily mask it off and see through it and cut it out, and it looks pretty good. So we got all those good. The windshield, the windows actually fit into the body perfect. These older Revell monogram kits for NASCAR, they're so easy to put together. I mean, Revell really designed these kits like a dream. They're meant to just fall together like a Tamiya kit, and they're just amazing kits and very cool. This is actually my first one I've ever built, so very cool. And I'm definitely doing a lot more because I do have a lot more in my stash. And over that, the whole body, we got 2K clear on it, polished it, and all that fun stuff. And we got the ultimate shine, and it looks amazing. The wheels and tires are from the kit. They do look absolutely incredible. Revell did an amazing job on these wheels and tires. I mean, they're just amazing. The Goodyear decals are also Power Slide. More modern because the kit one did come with Power Slide, or come with the Goodyear decals for the tires, but they're kind of old, so I wanted to use fresh ones. And then we got all the tire markings on there, left rear, front rear, all that fun stuff. And then we shot the whole tire with matte clear from Mr Hobby. So the decals were sealed in, and also the tires are matte finish because tires are not shiny from NASCAR. And then the wheels, we paint them black, and we did semi-gloss finish, semi-gloss clear on them from Mr Hobby as well. because they're a little bit shiny. They're not shiny like the body, but you know, they have some kind of gloss to them. But then we got the yellow outline on them, like this one had. Some have them, some don't. Some are yellow, some are red, and some don't. But this one had the yellow ones. I'm not sure what they're for, but hey, this one had it, so might as well gotta do it as well. So but that's it for the exterior. Exterior looks amazing. The interior is just amazing. I detailed the heck out of the interior. I got wires and plumbed it and all that fun stuff. So we got a bunch of hoses and stuff in there to the fire extinguisher, to you know, whatever. So amazing detail. I got some seatbelts, a few seatbelts on the seat, and the gauge, or not gauge, yeah, the gauge clusters on the dashboard. There was no gauge decals that came in the monogram or the Revel kit, or either the Power Side decals for the Cartoon Network. So, but Power Side did make a separate decal sheet for gauge clusters, so I got those and put those in there, and they look amazing. But other than that, the interior is amazing. The cage, or the whole interior, is like this grayish, you know, kind of whitish color. So I didn't have that color. So what I did is I mixed two Tamiya colors. One is flat white and one is light gray. I mixed them 50-50 and gave it a nice, that came to a nice, you know, grayish, whitish, like a clean color. Because these older NASCARs back in the day, they weren't pure white like they are today. They were, you know, like a kind of like a grayish. Even says on the instructions like a gloss gray. So we did the whole interior, you know, all that fun stuff in there, and then we shot it with one coat of gloss to get clear, because it is glossy on the real car. But other than that, that's it for the interior. It looks amazing, and everything just fits it perfect. The chassis, same color. Everything's all the same color. That grayish cream color, grayish whitish cream color. Drive shaft is white, and then we got the axle in there. I plumbed and wired the axle. I believe that's like a water, or there's some kind of like pump down there. I believe it's an oil pump that pumps the oil through the axle, keeps it lubed and keeps it cooled down, I think. So we got that wired with the lines from Model Master. So we got that going, and you know, and we got some brake lines, all that fun stuff. So the chassis is pretty nice, went together super well, and I'm really happy how that turned out. So that's basically it up from there. Let's go ahead and go under the hood. Let me go ahead and stop this so I can go ahead and get the hood open. I'll just put pictures on the screen, but I like to pop it open just for the heck of it on camera. The hood fits perfect. I mean, there's, you know, it just slides right in, and it just fits perfect. Under the hood is that beautiful small block. I'm not sure what engine this is. I believe it's a Ford. I'm not sure, but it's a small block V8. Aluminum, painted all aluminum. Everything in there is all aluminum, as the instructions calls it. These early, you know, late 1990s cars to, you know, today cars, they're all aluminum. They weren't painted like back in the day. They were. So aluminum from Outclad, just plain aluminum, nothing special. That goes to the block, the valve covers, even the filter, all that fun stuff in there. So that's all aluminum. And I wired and plumbed this engine to the ground and up. I really want to do my engines like this from now on. I see them all the time at model car shows where people just detail and wire and plumb these engines like crazy, like to a point where it can start. So I do want to start doing that, and I think this was a good example of me doing it, or a good practice car, and I think I nailed it, and it looks really good. I got a bunch of braided lines and hoses in there, because these NASCARs, they all have, most of them, actually, no, most of the hoses, I should say, are braided hoses, because they get super hot, and the braided hoses, they last longer, and they can take heat much better than, you know, rubber hoses and that fun stuff. So we got a bunch of those in there. Only thing that's 3D printed, that I 3D printed, is the distributor and the hose fittings, where the hoses connect to, and that's it. Everything else is from the kit, and a kit only, nothing aftermarket except the wires and hoses and that fun stuff. But the engine is amazing, and it just, overall, the whole thing in there just looks incredible. But other than that, that's it. I mean, the whole build was amazing, and it's just a fun build. And also, I forgot to mention the window net here. This is actually not in the kit. The kit one is right here. I cut it out from the roll cage because it's molded in. Cut it out, and I made one out of masking tape. You know, exact replica. You know, same length, same everything. I just basically just copied this, but masking tape and painted it black. It's because I want it to flap down, like the driver is about to get in it, or you know, there's no driver in it, obviously. So I wanted to flap down because it's pretty cool, and you can see in the interior a bit more with it down. So that adds a little extra detail to it, and it looks absolutely too cool. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's it for this Jetsons NASCAR Cartoon Network NASCAR. Amazing build, and this is my final build for the NASCAR group. This is actually my second one, and I just want to do another one because I'm in some kind of weird NASCAR mood. And it was just, this car is just too cool. Body style is definitely unique, but it was definitely a fun build, very fun. And then we'll be starting my next project here shortly. But other than that, guys, until my next video, stay tuned. I got pictures of it inside in the photo booth at the end of the video, but I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.